We getting ready to take a ride in the new channel car. So Gallardo, I got a video buzzing right now where I told people it was a $25,000 replica. But y'all know I was joking, man. Come on, man. 25. I wish I could have. If a replica was just like this for 25 grand, I'll buy it and sell it. I'll buy them, buy the company that makes them, and sell it. You feel me?
Motivation. That's right.
Welcome to Will Motivation. Holla.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Will Motivation, and we are on our way to the toy barn. And wow, this person just can't drive. Yeah, we're about to check on the Gallardo. I got some parts. We're refurbishing the Gallardo to brand new condition, and I got some little parts here. I'll show you guys what the parts are. But yeah, we're gonna check on the Gallardo, drop off these parts, and then later on in this video, I have a special treat for you guys. I like to do contests for my subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. And I ran a contest to determine which vehicle we should get next for the channel. And my subscribers and people that follow the channel commented on that video and said what their thoughts were on which car I should get next, and I picked a winner based on their response, and that helped me make my decision on which car to get next for the channel, which is this Verde Ithaca green Lamborghini Gallardo that we're going to check on right now. But the winner, his name is Bryce, and in that later next part of this video, I'm going to show you guys what he won. He won a free ride in the Lambo, and I'm gonna share that with you guys. All right, so let's check it out. But first, let's go see what's going on with the Lambo and see what kind of cars they got here in the toy barn. All right, so if you're not familiar with the toy barn, I always like coming here. It's in Dublin, Ohio. They got all types of exotic cars, sports cars, fun stuff, Ferraris. I mean, you never know what you're gonna see when you come in here. So I'm gonna show you guys what I see. But first things first, let me drop off these parts. Now, what I got here are these buttons that wear out in the Gallardo. They're the drive mode buttons and the reverse switch buttons. So I'm gonna ask them to replace those buttons in my Gallardo real quick. Look at this Ferrari right here. This is a 488, I believe, or is it a 458? You guys tell me. Oh, and it is the toy barn's car. I heard about these Ferraris and the batteries. When the battery dies, they act crazy. But one day, I want to drive one of these. I've never driven one. It's a 488, and it's a Spider. Oh yeah. Garage goals right there. Should we get a Ferrari at some point for the channel? Now, I want to share with you guys my thoughts on that new 2020 Mustang GT500, because I wasn't really that in love with it. All right, look at this. My favorite color for a Ferrari is not red, would be black or white. That is pretty sick. Now, I always forget how to tell the difference between a 458 and a 488. You guys tell me. But look, they got, I mean, this is a 488. Beautiful. I like this one better than the black one. This is sweet. Sick. Yep. 458. 488, I'm sorry. Look at this black one. Look at this beautiful blue 720S. Gold wheels look sick on that black though. That's nasty. Look at the gold wheels on it. Red interior. 488. Yeah, we gotta drive one of these one day. Anybody got a 488 they want me to drive, hit me up. But one thing we gotta talk about is hey, what's up, man? Woo! I can go take a look?
Absolutely.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, so behind the scenes, the Lamborghini Gallardo. A lot of cool stuff going on back here. So my baby is taken apart. There she is. So, hey, sorry to you guys that were in love with the idea of getting a replica. This is not a replica, man. I thought it was obvious. This is the real deal. And yeah, we got a rear main seal and we got a new clutch put in. So we're waiting on the exhaust, and then we're gonna handle these buttons and things, and then we're gonna be good to go. All right, so he's gonna let us check out what's going on with the Gallardo. He said he's done about 20 of these. Oh yeah, we got some new tires. Check out the tires. Pilot Super Sport. Sweet Michelin.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sure, I'm clear rear.
This is Brian. He's done about 20 of these clutch jobs, and he's giving us the honor of taking a look at what's going on, which is super cool because I've never seen this.
Yep. We're getting there.
Sweet.
She'll be done soon.
And it needed a rear main seal.
Yep, did that.
That pretty common.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I actually called the master Lambo guy. He said there's a couple other things that leak some oil.
Okay.
I ended up fixing
Oh, okay.
some lower screws that are behind the transmission that leak oil sometimes. Took those out, sealed them.
Sweet.
So it's basically just a manual transmission
And
that's shifted automatically. This right here is actually what shifts the gears.
Sweet. Look.
All fluid controlled. So this is actually works as your gear shifter. This is the rod that actuates it and shifts all the gears.
So now we're just waiting for the exhaust to come in, I believe.
Factory exhaust. Yeah, before I can put really any of this back together, I'm kind of waiting on that right now.
Yep. Sweet. So condition-wise, what would you say? I'm in pretty good condition?
Yeah, it's in good condition, man. It really is.
Sweet.
Besides the exhaust that was on it, I don't really see anything that was done to it.
Right.
Which is good in most cases.
Yeah. Sweet.
Just like any other car, you can find good ones and bad ones. You can find some that are not so good, but
Yeah, I've been pretty happy with it. It drove really good. I appreciate you taking care of me, man.
no problem, man.
Thanks, dude.
No problem.
You guys check out the tour barn. If you got a Gallardo, you need some work done. This is the man right here. Sweet. All right, so we can't have a video driving the Hellcat without a cold start. Problem is, the check engine light's on. Yeah, and it'll shut down. Maybe the best sound is cold start in the business. Subscribe if you haven't already. About to cut off. Told you. Yeah, we gotta get that fixed. That's the problem, man. Dodge, you guys gotta get that stupid stuff worked out, man. My check engine light is on because apparently there's an issue with the throttle body. When it's too cold outside, the air fuel mixture gets thrown off or something, and I got a check engine light. So anyway, let's get into the test drive of the Lamborghini Gallardo with my contest winner Bryce. Check it out. It was a fun ride. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. We're getting ready to take a ride in the new channel car. It's a Gallardo. I got a video buzzing right now where I told people it was a $25,000 replica. Well, y'all know I was joking, man. Come on, man. 25. I wish I could have. If a replica was just like this for 25 grand, I'll buy it and sell it. I'll buy them, buy the company that makes them, and sell it. You feel me? But no, this is it's not a replica, man. But that's funny. But maybe, you know, it's YouTube. We gotta have some entertainment factor. You know what I mean? So anyway, what do you think about it, man? Was it the right move?
Absolutely. I mean, I love the blue one that you used to have because I like blue is my favorite color, but this green is definitely
It's different, right?
It's definitely the best Gallardo I've seen in person.
All right, so I'm gonna ask. You do photography too, don't you?
Yeah, on the side, yeah, a little bit.
All right, so if you could video the cold start, and then I'm gonna back out, and then we're gonna go for a ride.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So anyway, got the camera rolling. We got Bryce with me. We're gonna take him for this ride in the new channel car, the Lamborghini Gallardo. It's 2008. What do you think, man?
It's beautiful.
It's pretty
spec
clean.
is on yeah, the spec is right on point. The green with the
change
black.
these out. I'm gonna put new buttons here. These always get worn out. Everything else, you know, I'm gonna change this out. And then I'm gonna change the reverse button out. Everything else is pretty much mint, man.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Look at the leather tuned up, but excellent, man. You got here before it got dark, so we can get this little footage in. I'm gonna show you what this Gallardo is like. Take a little ride, man. All right, cool. So it's not warm yet, so I'm gonna take it easy. The best gears in this car for fun are when you're going low speed and first and second gear. First and second gear are surprisingly beastly. Then once you get outside of those gears, you know, it doesn't compare to like a Huracan.
Oh, okay.
Huracan on the freeway would leave this thing in the dust. But I'm curious of what this would do against the Hellcat.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's definitely gonna be closer than a Huracan versus the Hellcat.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Right.
That would be a pretty good race to see.
Like, how close would it be?
Yeah.
I think the Hellcat would edge it out.
Yeah.
But this has all-wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
Hellcat doesn't.
From a stop, I think the Gallardo would get out on him a little bit, just because the Hellcat's rear-wheel drive. But I think the Hellcat would probably reel it back in.
Yeah. And then as the speed goes up, though, it might even out because it's got a little bit more aerodynamics. You ever been in a Gallardo before?
Nope, Huracan.
You been in a Huracan?
Yeah.
So this is different.
Yeah, you know, the first thing I'm noticing is that the Huracan was almost, I mean, the Huracan definitely felt like a supercar, but it felt like a comfortable supercar. This is like, you can hear everything.
It's raw.
I like this more than a Huracan in terms of like the experience.
It's raw, man. It's that's why I know, no matter what anybody else says, not even looking at what the current numbers say, I know, having owned one of these, that this is going to be a collector car, even though it's like the most mass-produced Lamborghini, I think, of all time, if the Huracan hasn't passed it yet.
Yeah.
But I know that people will collect these, the clean ones. They're going to want to collect them because if they ever bought one, like these people that, I guess, like myself, or who are probably even on a higher level than me, they had a Gallardo on their way up, right? Then they got the Aventadors and the whatever else is in there building out a car collection. They're gonna want one of these cars in their collection because of how raw and real it is as a Lamborghini. It feels like, if I had to say what is a more Lamborghini experience, the Huracan or the Gallardo, and I can say this because I've had a lot of Audis, and now Audi bought Lamborghini and they start putting their technology into the Lamborghinis. This one is less Audi, a whole lot less Audi, and the Huracan is more Audi, all the way down to the way it drives and the way the steering feels and that kind of thing. And I'm comparing that to other Audis that I've had. Whereas this Gallardo, man, you know, I think Audi did something, you know, they did some stuff in here, the electronics and things, and the dash, but the drivetrain and the quirkiness of the engine configuration, the transmission, the E-gear, that's Lamborghini.
Oh yeah.
I take my daughter over there. But yeah, man, so engine is about warmed up, so I'm gonna let you see what it's like.
Now, one question I always wondered was, I know you said the Huracan 610 was your dream car.
Yep.
So, what did you think was more fun, the all-wheel drive one or the rear-wheel drive one you had for that short period of time?
All-wheel drive.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think that the rear-wheel drive is going to be more fun because you can play with the tail end coming out and stuff. But the problem with it is, first of all, it's not as tail happy as you would think, like a Hellcat or something. It's nowhere near. You can punch the 580 and the rear tires might get a little bit loose here and there, but the car stays planted and keeps going straight. So it's not, it doesn't have that kind of experience where you're like Hellcat, you know, rear-wheel drive.
Right.
It's not like that. It's real stable. Secondly, you always have this thing in the back of your mind, like, I can't push this thing too hard because it's a little bit playful, but if it gets out of control, that's $190,000 in a ditch.
Right.
So you can't, on the street, you can't get the limit. You can't. It's too risky. But with the 610, you can, and the 610 will drift. The 610
I've seen some videos, especially like when it's like wet outside, it gets kind of sideways.
Bro. I can drift my 610 that's for right now. I can drift this.
Yeah, I've seen. I was gonna ask you, is this still all-wheel drive? Because I know some of these are converted to rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, this one's still all-wheel drive.
Oh wow.
It'll drift, man. It's got real good stability control on it though.
Gearbox is so like aggressive, but it's like a fun aggressive.
I love that, bro. Love that.
You know this? Have you ever driven the Aventador? This gearbox reminds me of the Aventador. How it pauses in between the shift and then it like throws into gear.
You know, I think based on that, I never really was an Aventador fan. But based on that, and I noticed that same thing, I think I might like an Aventador, man. Yeah,
I was saying, because I don't know, it's got the all-wheel drive like the Huracan and like this. But I think the big downside to the Aventador, which, I mean, the Aventador is my dream car. I absolutely love it. But I think the big downside to that is it's so wide and it's a really big car. Yeah. Because when I sat inside of it, I was like, oh, this is not that big until like we got on the road and I was like, okay, this feels like we're in the whole lane. And so,
dude, and this is wide already. Like, this is a little car. Yeah. But if you look at the, it's wide though.
It feels like we're taking up the whole thing. Yeah.
So imagine an Aventador, man. I've never been in an Aventador at all. So I can imagine how that must feel. Yeah. And even trying to drive it hard, it's gonna be like, you know, it might be one of the things where you're like, you don't want to push it too much. You can't tell me that's not fun. You can't tell me.
Look, I know people in the video, they're gonna be like, I might be crazy for saying this. I feel this is more fun than a Huracan.
It is.
Because it's something about the way that the gearbox and this whole thing just comes together. The Huracan is just so fast, and it's just
fast.
like boom.
Yeah, the shifts are lightning quick.
Yeah.
You barely can feel the shifts.
Yeah, but this is just, man. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of someone that's really good at driving manual. Okay. It feels like somebody's really good at driving manual. I can't believe it spun the tires in all-wheel drive. What?
Gallardo is not a punk, man. A lot of people think Gallardo's.
I didn't think they were fast really like that.
Gallardo ain't no punk. Like first and second gear. Now when you're on the freeway, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what gear to get in.
Yeah.
But man, first and second gear, this car is a beast.
Damn.
I don't even know if this takes us back, but we'll find out.
Oh yeah, Clarkston, it does.
Yeah. That shift. That shift, man.
Bro, what?
So now you see why I got this, right?
Yes, this was a good buy. For
88
sure.
grand?
That's what
a lot
you got
of
this for?
Yeah, it's a lot of money in general for cars.
That's
but
not that much for a Gallardo.
For this car,
Yeah.
and the experience of it, you don't hear no problems with it.
It's a Lamborghini.
Bro, I feel like I got a steal price.
It sounds so good.
All right, so we just got back from taking a ride in the Gallardo. Hey, congratulations for winning the contest.
Thank you, man.
And what'd you think, man? What'd you think?
As much as I love the Huracan, the Gallardo was definitely more fun to just ride around it. It's a crazy experience, like the exhaust and all that. Like it's just a crazy experience. I love it. I can't thank Will enough. So,
Oh, you good, man.
man, y'all need to go subscribe to his channel immediately. Share his videos. It's crazy, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. And like I said, congratulations, and hope you enjoyed the ride. And you gotta give me a ride when you get yours.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Yo, this is Will Motivation. Just wanted to say thanks for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And also feel free to share this video with your friends and be a part of the movement. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Holla.